Oh, now I'm getting an angry look again.
Little Matt D's.
That's it, that's it. Oh, we're doing a burnout, keep going. Look at that.
How do you come through the drive-thru?
Hello and welcome back to Car Throttle. My name is Alex, and as you can see, I am standing behind none other than Mustang Harry. Now last week, Ethan, Jack and I went on an American road trip. We bought this car, we played baseball. At the end of the road trip, we gave the car the full Maguire's treatment. This week, in another episode sponsored by Maguire's, Ethan has challenged me to do a living with a Mustang in the UK. Remember, left-hand drive, 5 litre V8,
yeah.
Fuel economy, probably not going to be so good, which is why we're starting.
And guys, in the UK, fuel costs so much more than in the US, so a big engine like that is going to be expensive.
Yeah.
It's like, probably like, I think in the US, fuel's roughly a third cheaper, which is incredible compared to the UK.
In a petrol station, if I get more than 30 mpg on our way up to Caffeine and Machine, he's going to buy me dinner. If I fail, I've got to buy Ethan and Jack dinner. We're also going to find out what it's really like to live with a car like this in the UK. Can it be done? Is it viable? Let's go and find out, but first, let's go fill her up!
Big engine and big V8. That looks cool though in the UK.
Right then, I've just left the petrol station with one click, and I am now on my way to McDonald's in Banbury. I've got 85 miles to try and achieve 30 mpg, so I'm gonna
Cruise on the motorway.
Funny drive this Mustang. Already got a lorry bearing down on me. Got to speed it up a little bit. What am I doing? Oh,
No, it's that. Why you go so slow?
I think I'm probably doing about 30 because it overreads by about 16 miles an hour.
Oh.
Anyway, I think I'm in fourth. Feeling good, very hot. The aircon isn't working though, which is a good thing anyway. I wouldn't be able to use it. So here goes nothing. Oh, now I'm in fourth. That took a while, that.
I like the look of this in the UK roads.
Yeah.
It's unique.
It's very classic.
Oh god, I'm already sweating. Oh, these leather seats
It's
not
the
doing me any
leathers.
favours. Bit of a rattle going on about that. I don't know what that is. I think there's something loose in the boot. Maybe it's,
Might be the camera.
I don't know, part of a gun or
Maybe.
something. Mustang Harry, na 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 na. Right, we've got the national speed limit now. So I
70.
can do 70 miles an hour. We are currently doing an indicated 70 miles an hour, but I've just been overtaken by a lorry. Kind of shows you how out.
Who was that? Move out of my way!
I'll be able to get 30 mpg from this. 26 mpg is my guess. Right, so I'm now about 20 minutes into the drive, doing a steady 53 miles an hour. I'm so hot. Today is a disgustingly hot day, and in a car like this,
With no aircon.
leather, no aircon.
He
I don't
is
think the
sweating
vents actually work
buckets.
properly either, so I've had to open the window a little bit, which means I'm ruining my fuel economy, but
Yeah.
I'd rather do that than actually pass
The wind's
out.
pushing it
First
back.
impressions, it's not too bad driving a left-hand drive American car in the UK. The Mustang you think is going to be big and unwieldy, but it's actually not. It's actually a small car. Visibility.
You know what it is? This specific Mustang isn't like the new ones. The new ones are way more muscle, way more body kit, way wider.
Just how I
This
like it.
older one is not as dense.
Yeah.
And for that reason,
I
you can
think
get
because
away
of the
with
shape
it.
though, because this shape is very different to the other ones.
Because other
that
ones we
we've
watched are more
been watching.
recent. This is an older
No,
car.
but we've seen classic cars as
Oh
well.
yeah, true, we did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that's
the
true.
19, I think 70 or something.
Yeah, they were really old.
Yeah, but they
this
were
looks
nice.
like a 03, 04 kind of car,
Yeah.
2003.
Visibility is really good, but I'm quite happy. I could daily this.
Yeah, look, I like the
couldn't
colour.
daily the fuel economy because I don't think that's going to be very good. But overall, it's actually not too bad. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I'm not pleasantly surprised enough
69
to want
plate.
one, though. The V8s really don't do it for me.
What's he talking about? The V8 don't do
He
it.
ain't driving the right
V8 is
Mustang, man.
the...
He ain't driving it
Now
properly.
behind Tesla Model S, and we're both doing 56 miles an hour.
That Tesla probably has 100 miles per gallon right now, and he's got like 15 or
Yeah.
30.
Completely opposite ends of the spectrum. Electric car versus gas guzzling V8. Both doing exactly the same speed because we both have the same aim in mind, and that is to go as far as possible without having to stop. I've got 53 more minutes to go, 59 miles. So hopefully when I get to that McDonald's stop, the drive-through, I'll have achieved around 30 mpg. Come on, Tesla.
I don't think he's doing that.
Get a move on. Now
I don't
you're
think
slowing
he's
me
doing the
down.
miles per gallon.
Alrighty, 87 miles down. The fuel gauge tells me I've lost not that much. I might be getting a free dinner. Let's find out. Right, one click is all I need. That's a Citroen C1.
No way.
Oh, we have a click. That is 10.84 litres. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'll tell Ethan and then he can run the numbers. But before we work out how fuel efficient the Mustang probably hasn't been, it's time for lunch, which throws up its own problems. Right, so to prove how easy it is to live with a left-hand drive car in the UK, I'm now doing a McDonald's drive-through.
Oh yeah, because those are in the
Oh,
other side.
no.
Yeah.
Step of actually
It's reverse. That's why the McD's workers are pissed off. He's reversing through the drive.
Outing, I can't put that through.
You just be careful.
As long as you can
curb it.
actually drive backwards properly, like me,
Yeah, because it's
then you should
tight.
be fine. Someone is walking towards me and she looks quite angry, so we'll see what she has to say. Hello? I have to,
You have to turn this way.
why?
Because you cannot reverse and drive first. I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't see a sign that said I can, I'm in a left-hand drive car.
No, it's just this strange for us as well.
I'm nearly through.
Yeah.
Quarter pounder with cheese meal, please. So like I said earlier, if you want to buy yourself a left-hand drive car in a McDonald's car park,
Lol.
backwards, probably not the best idea, but I had committed and there was no going back.
Thing is, when he needs to make payment, unless he's getting out the car and walking around, he can't make payment and he
Oh,
can't
so
collect
very
the
far
food.
reach.
You can't do it, and
Yeah.
you got and when you collect the food, same thing. So
Yeah.
realistically, he has to get out the car and walk around or reverse. As
Or
bad
go
as it is.
in.
Or go in,
The
yeah.
restaurant and places all
Quite
there.
literally. Oh, now I'm
He's done
getting
it well
angry. Look
there.
again. I'm feeling a McDonald's ban coming up. People are pointing at me from down the way as well. It's fine, there's no sign that says you can't reverse through.
Yeah, there actually
Yeah,
is.
she is.
Yeah.
They'll probably put one on now.
Hello.
Hello. You're not allowed to drive around the drive-through like that way.
Oh, my apologies.
What made you come in the reversing anyway?
Because I've got a left-hand drive car.
Cool as that may be.
I won't do it again.
Happen again, please.
I won't do it again.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Again, apologies to all the lovely McDonald's employees.
How embarrassing.
I reckon there's probably going to be a lot of spit in this one. So while I'm eating, Ethan is working out the MPG. Oh no, barbecue sauce. I'm going to estimate 31. I'm feeling wild today,
Nah, I think it's
boys.
under 30. What?
Oh,
That's better than
Oh,
expected.
That's
my
very
God.
good. For
that's
old cars as well.
amazing. 36.49. I just can't stop winning. Yeehaw!
He's
So
owed
for anyone
lunch.
wondering from the US what that 36 mpg equates to in US miles per gallon, because remember we measure mpg differently to you guys. That was
What's theirs?
30.38 mpg. So even
very good.
if we would have done the test with US mpg, which is lower than UK, I still would have won. So now we know how fuel efficient the Mustang is. Let us now find out how good it is on a B road.
Gone. This will be interesting.
First impressions, it's really slow. It is all show and no go, but it does sound great. Listen to this.
That's the V8.
Yeah! That is a great noise. But you know what? It is actually quite an enjoyable car to drive. You think American, you think barge, you think wallowy suspension, but this car isn't actually too bad. The suspension, if anything, is a little bit too firm for my liking. It rattles about, but the steering, it's not woolly. It changes direction pretty well. The steering rack isn't super slow. I don't really get the feeling that I'm driving around in a barge, except when I put my foot down and nothing happens except a whole bunch of noise. Sure, the fuel economy isn't going to be great, but if you drive it gently and you just want a Mustang because you want a bit of American history, a piece of America, then I say go for it. It is fairly comfortable, but these seats that I've been sitting in for probably 2.5 hours,
Yeah, that'll hurt.
not so great. My back is really starting to give way. But you know, what do you expect? It's a 1994 Ford
994.
Mustang, 5-litre V8. My hopes for this car were pretty much at rock bottom. I thought I'd hate it. As long as your expectations are quite low and you just be in the mindset that you're just going to bumble along, make a lot of noise but not go very fast and be uncomfortable, then this is
And
the
no
car.
AC.
You know what though? 9 cars produced in 1994, they're just generally going to be a lot slower than your current day car. You know, you can't compare an old car. So for its time, that was probably very quick. But now,
Compared to the
yeah,
current generation.
because the current generation, they put turbos in, they do, there's so much new technology. Back then, I guarantee this was a very quick car. And, you know, if you look at old BMs, old M models and stuff, they've got big engines, big V8s, which you don't get now, but they're slower because they don't have turbos. Do you get it? They're more natural raw power, but they don't have the turbos to make them quick.
Yeah.
Oh, for you. Oh, it is actually quite fast. I don't want to do more than that. I'm scared.
Looks like they're hit something.
This is why people crash their Mustangs, because the noise just gets better the higher up in the revs you are.
Gets you
Just keep
excited,
going, yeah.
Oh, this will get me in trouble.
So, Daddy, go on.
At which
Push
point
it.
I decided to pull over to conduct a very important experiment. To prove how easy it is to do a burnout, I've got Ethan to do a burnout. Now, you've been excited about this for a few days, and now it's come to crunch time.
He looks disappointed.
Oh, I don't wanna do it.
I've tried every excuse
You
I
have.
have to get out of this.
Yes, but yep, here we are on...
Maybe you don't want to
Abandoned
damage the
road in
car.
Mexico. So talk me through, how do you think you do a burnout?
I reckon you have your foot on the brake,
Yeah,
you accelerate,
yeah,
and then you let go of the brake.
and then?
You just do your way.
So the handbrake's
not a
involved
burnout,
as
though.
well.
Yeah,
Accelerator, brake. Yeah.
And then how long do you leave that?
As long as you want to burn rubber, man.
Because the
I'll
wheels
let
will
you know
keep
if I think
spinning.
anything's going to go wrong, but we should be fine.
Let's see if the car can handle a
So,
burnout.
yeah, away you go.
Well, Why d-
Sometime today, 'cause I'm-
why don't he want
I
to do
don't
it?
want to do it. D,
D,
handbrake.
handbrake down.
Okay, brake. So do I need my left foot for this?
Yeah. So, yeah, left foot down.
He doesn't know how to do it. Why is he
So why is he
making
getting
me
him to
do
do it?
Brake. More. Off, and then up. You need more accelerator. That's it. Oh, we're doing a burnout. Keep going. Hey, stop. Go back. You were doing it.
He was
That's
doing
why
it, he
left
has
foot
to-
brake,
has to accelerate
Right,
more.
let's go back. Keep going. That's it.
No, it's
More
twisted.
accelerator. That's it. More accelerator. There you go. You did a burnout.
That was the deadest burnout I've seen in my life.
No, he's so happy.
There was like 1% smoke.
Oh my God!
Right.
Right.
I told you.
You told me.
You were like, Ethan, I...
Talk about burning rubber.
You should do the
I tried to
burnout.
insist, and you just twisted my arm, didn't you? Wow, Ethan. Wow. You've done the best burnout I've seen today.
Wow, what
That's
was
the only
very
burnout.
easy to do it in this car.
Very easy, yeah. That's another plus point for the Mustang.
That was amazing burnout. Nice, classic cars.
Right, so I've just made it to Cafe and Machine, and before I sit down for some dinner, I'm going to give Clean Harry, well, slightly dirty Harry, a bit of a spruce up quickly because people are going to be coming in. They're going to want to be seeing the Mustangs. Luckily, not too bad. After a few passes with Maguire's Ultimate Quick
Maguire's is a very good cleaning brand. I use Maguire's when I did clean my own car back in the day, and top brand, I must say.
Detailer, Dirty Harry was looking his finest, meaning that it was now time for us to refuel.
Got the Golfs there, Porsches.
Right, Ethan, we've got dinner in front of us. We've got an American-inspired
Oh wow!
meal with our
That's delicious.
Like the hot
American
dog.
inspired. It is properly American Mustang V8.